And we're live.
We do apologize for the technical difficulties once again. You know, it's just to me, we've been having a lot of Wi-Fi issues. So if you're just joining us back again for the fourth time tonight, we apologize. We know how frustrating it may be when you want to watch a game and these kind of things happen. But we're back. Nonetheless, we're back, and here we go. We're having some discussion between the Owls and the Knights. A lot of traffic even just coming upstairs. It's just so packed. And tonight we have hit a record attendance. Ricardo, are you ready for the number?
Give me the numbers.
All right, so I'm going to pull up the number from last time. It was about 700, and I think it was 761 was the last one. Tonight, the record-breaking attendance of 826 fans. And incredible. Hockey is in South Florida.
Especially now. Seeing two of the best teams going at it right here. Tensions were high in the second period. Third period, we're on a little more scuffle right now. We're there in the end. And here we go now with the play.
And once again, Daniel Tov, who treks back, tries to clear it, but doesn't, as the Knights are able to clear the zone, as there's a penalty on number 23 from the Knights, who has found himself in a little bit of trouble. It's a 2-minute minor on Tristan Junga, if I'm pronouncing that right. He gets the penalty and he sits in the box as a power play for the Owls. The Owls now finding a lane. It's stopped. It goes above and hits the glass. Now the Owls, one of the things I want to see here in this power play, no one in the special teams has been able to capitalize. Penalty kills have been solid, obviously, since all teams are 0 for their power plays. But I think what's going to be key here is how they pressure like this. We're with an opportunity, saved by Barton. As the Knights are going to try to maybe get a shorthanded flip. They do. And beautifully done. Opportunity for the Knights. And he skies that one. That one went so high up, it's making a cameo appearance in the next Up movie. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll start a petition to get it to happen now. But just imagine just a puck flying and hits one of the balloons and the old man's just like, what's happening?
For sure. But now we see the
Face-off dot in the Owl zone. It's won again by the Owls. One of the former station managers, my good friend Pete, who's hanging out with us tonight in the booth-hand side. He'll start this whole thing with me, along with MJ, who I can't thank enough for allowing this opportunity. And for those who don't know, tomorrow will be my final game that I'll be calling for the Owls. In the meantime, David Israel off the skate. It hits it off to the left-hand side. It careens, but didn't get very far as it hit a body. Goes back onto the left-hand side, where David Israel sitting behind. He fakes the wrister. He gets it back to Greenberg, to David Israel, who still contains possession, but just barely. Open slot. Here comes the opportunity. Just flipped on over. It wasn't a very dangerous opportunity. As we approach 5 seconds remaining on this power play, the Knights are going to kill it once again. Caleb Owens hits it off his stick. Whoa, what a beautifully done by Leon Biller. The Swedish man himself making a sweet play. And here's an interesting fact. Leon Miller, his parents named him after Leon the Professional, the movie, which is actually one of my favorite movies, believe it or not, growing up as a kid.
Oh, interesting.
So Leon the Professional himself, he's doing all things professionally, literally. As Emilio gets a little stung up there, yeah, he's heading to the bench and gets a line change. Justin Greenberg is pinching back as the Knights are trying to get themselves organized to really get themselves going, as the shots have been in favor of the Owls. Moving into the third period. Still 0-0 with 15 and some change remaining. What a save by Barton. He
was on point tonight. Catches after catches after catches. Goal is not letting up.
As they get ready for the face-off here in the Knights zone, I want to give a good shout-out to my friend DJ Oxenic, who's doing the 1s and 2s for tonight. He's been doing a fantastic job in helping out the club as well, providing music and entertainment. So shout out to my good friend DJ Oxenic, who was with me during the March Madness run of FAU. Meanwhile, Beraldi continues on to get some defensive posture, and they do. He's got to move a lot faster than that if he wants to get things going. McAvina, between the legs, he does, and he tries to get the board battle going. He gets a position and flips him over. He's a big bear, I tell you that much right now. He's a big guy. He's able to send some of the smaller players flying. And here comes an opportunity. Well done by the defense. And he trips on over. And it goes back to McAvina. And McAvina passes to his man as they clear off and get the line change. Matthias Weir, Miles Davison. And it looks like Jake Friedman to the top line is now coming on. Trying to get a stick play. Well done by Weir. Here comes the Knights with an opportunity. Stop save by Bruno. Just barely got that save on the back end side. McAvina with the truck hit.
Oh, and a slip.
And slick passing cleared the zone. It was like watching an 18-wheeler slam against a toy car. And stop save by Rocco Bruno. The deli man himself finding another way to stop the Knights. Matthias Weir, now he's got plenty of options. What a slick pass that was to deke him out of the zone. He pinches in. It's cleared out of the way. Here comes a 3v1. And the Knights have an opportunity to capitalize. Here it is. One-time save by Rocco Bruno off the face. What a save from Bruno off the forehead. His max. And he grabs it like Spider-Man and held it to his chest. You know, that's one way to use your head. As we hit 13:38 at the third period. We got some good friends here. Chips and Dips says Yippee. Thanks for joining us, Chips and Dips. We do apologize for all the technical difficulties we're having here at the ice rink, but hey, here we are. We're here with you. And don't forget, comment on the chat. We'll call you out. We'll talk with you. We love to hear from the fans. We want to be there with you, and it goes for the Owls and for the UCF Knight fans. Everyone is welcome in our paradise. So leave your comments, give us your thoughts, and we'll have some banter on the live stream.
Or now we got some, one of our commenters saying yippee on the...
Yep, that was Chips and Dip. He says yippee.
Yippee indeed.
I think if this game goes into overtime, we're going to see some insanity, but let's see where this goes. The game is already approaching almost 11 o'clock, and we still got plenty of time left to go. Barton, who is not hugging his post anymore, he's a little bit off his side, but the Knights just try to clear, and they do. Just barely as David Israel, he finds a good lane to break out. The Knights regain possession, a little bit dangerous, and we're getting an offside call on the Knights.
Yep, looking kind of sketchy right here for the Knights right here. They're going more aggro in this quarter right now, especially with Soul running into the game. There will be a little more aggressive going into the face, there are a lot of rougher penalties for the Knights and the Owls. But right here, we'll see who takes the lead right here. And the Owls take the puck.
The Owls, once again, who have possession, clears it over, hit the neutral zone, now hitting the blue line of the Knights. One-time slop save, and Barton has no issue grabbing that one. Yeah, he grabbed that puck like it was the last apple in the grocery aisle.
For sure.
He's hugging it. He's hugging that post pretty nicely. But if you watch just slightly to the right-hand side of him, he's got some opening. But now he's repositioned. But right there, if they would have won that face-off dot and just sent it to the keeper, that could have been a goal for the Owls. But they did not win that face-off dot. As the board battle ensues down on the left-hand side, the Owls are trying to get themselves coordinated, and they do. And David Israel emerges with the puck. He's got some friends up top. David Israel going all the way. Scores! David Israel continues the hot streak, and at 12:20, he scores! David Israel, can you feel it, Owl fans? And Owl Nation has got some blessings here in paradise.
3 periods. After 3 periods, the Owls take the lead. What a shot.
A beautiful play from David Israel to get past 3 guys and the goalkeeper to finish it right between the wickets of the goalkeeper. And now, Owls goal at 1-0 at 23 from David Israel, unassisted. Well, they are going to give an assist to number 45 of FAU. Not sure if we have that actual number on our roster sheet.
Oh, nice deflection and pass.
And now the Owls smell blood. Here's an opportunity. Almost had an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but they still take the lead at 1-0. A beautiful shot from David Israel is what's standing between the Knights and the Owls. You talk about chinking that night there away. Well, the Owls did it. They kept peppering him. But oh, the Knights have an opportunity. Saved by the deli man, Rocco Bruno. Well, you know, you made a great call there, Ricardo. You talked about chipping away that armor. Well, David Israel was able to do it very well, and they were able to capitalize.
For sure. Now, while we see now the Owls are taking the lead, taking the tempo, they have the advantage right now. And now, from the Knights, they need to lock in and try to even the score.
And just for correction, the assist was by Daniel Taub, number 41, who was able to get it. The assist, they accidentally announced number 45. Not sure where they got that number from, but that's okay. Accidents happen. It's number 41, Daniel Taub, getting the assist from the David Israel goal at the 12:23 mark in the third period. Now approaching 11 minutes is gone. We got 10:50 and some change in the third period. The Owls hanging on with the lead, but just barely. And now the Knights are playing a much stronger game. Stopped away, trying to clear it. They couldn't do it. Now the Owls have two options. Park the bus or keep the battle going.
For sure.
And nice board battle play. They're trying to clear the zone as the Knights have possession. Sends it. What a save by Rocco Bruno. My goodness.
Bruno is on point. We do talk about Bruno here in this time of night.
And again, just as I mentioned, he keeps his body so low that he plays a perfect butterfly position. If you're a young goalkeeper, take notes. That is how you play a proper butterfly position as a keeper.
Definitely.
As the puck is inside the Owl zone, the Knights trying to find a way to come back here with 10:20 remaining in the third. Stolen back, and it almost would have been a great breakout pass for the Owls. But Friedman finds one man, tips it in. They do get the puck in the zone. And Matthias Weir does it a good job of keeping that possession. He's back, circling around. Sends it over. Oh, that one didn't get too far either. Makovina pinches that puck. Matthias Weir once again. He's slick. He's got the moves. And Jake Friedman was right behind and tried to get it, but couldn't really go from tape to tape on that back end. The pass just wasn't all there. It's going to still continue with the board action. He gets tapped off a little bit. Makovina, who sends it to Justin Greenberg, who sends it deep. Opportunity stopped away. And a little bit of a push there, but that's all right. Barton, who has been fantastic for the Knights in this match, let loose and goes between the wickets, and that's how we get this game going at 9:33 in the third. We will see how they continue to add that pressure, because the breakout passes from the Knights when they start getting into the FAU zone has been dangerous, just a little bit. Face-off win, it goes to the Owls. If you're just joining us, the score is 1-0. The Owls in the red camo jerseys, the Knights in their silver and slightly gold-striped sweaters as well. At 9, it's some change remaining in the third period. The Knights, well done from the defense to stick lift him. Nice body check from the Knights, but wasn't too strong. No damage done, which is good. As the Knights continue to penetrate and find their man, they do. Here's the opportunity. Slid away. What a save by Rocco Bruno. And the defenseman had an opportunity. One time saved by Rocco. What a save, and he gets pushed down. That's going to be a penalty for goalkeeper interference. And David Israel is approaching him and getting him away from it. I think we're going to see a penalty here on the Knights. Yep. And it's going to be a 2-minute minor for goalkeeper interference on the Knights. As number, I believe, again, my vision is not as good as yours. Yep, it was 16. Yep, number 16 from UCF, Wyatt Rogers, will be inside the sin bin. But at this point, the special teams has not been that spectacular on either side. What we do want to see is perhaps to see if just maybe they'll be able to capitalize on this one and get the insurance goal that they need.
Oh, for sure. And definitely not going down. Seeing the Owls going.
At 8:40 and some change remaining, the power play starts for the Owls. David Israel, the top line is in there, trying to find a lane to get themselves going to get that insurance goal.
For sure. Now we've seen the Owls in the power play, and they're taking their time. They try to make this count. They're going back. And here we go.
And Daniel Tov, he's seeing some minutes on the power play unit. It's something a little bit different we haven't seen, but maybe perhaps a big body to try to screen the goalkeeper. David Israel one time, slots it over! Not to get him, but can't find it as Daniel Tov just had a slight opportunity but couldn't finish it.
One of the players from UCF has a broken stick.
One time, wrist shot. He's got to hop in and save it. He does. Oh, he got back checked, and some people are slipping, but the Knights are going to play a little bit smarter and not get too physical with the Owls and not draw another penalty.
We can see the desperation from the Knights. We can see the opportunities for the Owls here to take another win home.
And I think what's so important to point out here, these teams have been showing what's at stake here to try to get the revenge game, but the Owls have been sustaining very well. They've been consistent in some aspects, but they need to get the special teams going. One-time shot, but that doesn't get very far from Caleb Owens. They're still pressuring the zone as the Owls send the puck back to Caleb Owens. Owens, who's been also having a fantastic year, gets the backheel pass, and Caleb Owens is right there to try to recover it. Rocco Bruno, he just calmly and gently taps the puck to his friend and continues on forward for the action, but stripped away from the Knights, and the Knights have been doing fantastic on the PK. As Justin Greenberg, he's been sensational. Oh, faked out the forward, sends it down to Emilio Stabili. He's got an interesting last name. He's such a saver with some flair. As Justin Greenberg, goes off the stick, and it's going to be another face-off point here in the UCF Knights zone with 7:02 in the third period, with the score being 1-0 in favor.
And 15 seconds on power play. So, seeing what we have so far in the 3 periods we have, what do you think both teams need to do right now?
We're seeing a lot of the fans out here posting pictures and video. We want to document such a great game, and you also want to see how they've been able to capitalize. And here comes an opportunity. Scores! He does it! The Owls have extended their lead. Leon Biller. Well, I tell you what, if you got currency, put Leon on, because he's the only bill that matters. And Leon Biller continues his hot streak. And another goal for the Owls to make it 2-0 at 6:53. Ricardo, break it down.
Basically, what I said, they're taking the aggression how they needed to. They're taking the practices going through and finding the points to get into their cracks. Right now, it's later into the game. Of course, all those, everyone's going to be tired. But you have to keep the edge going. If you don't keep the edge, you're going to start missing. And because of that, they got 2 more goals for themselves.
And special teams coming out in an important time there, as Leon Biller scores the second goal for the Owls for tonight. We thought this game might possibly go to overtime, but it looks like the Owls want to go home and take a nap and get ready for tomorrow. But the game's still got plenty of hockey left as they ice the puck. They'll bring it back in the UCF Knights zone, and no change for the Knights. At 6:24, the scoreline is 2-0 in favor of the Owls. I see Don Grishis putting up on our chat here, the owl symbol, going for the Roll Owls. Seeing some fans leaving there a little bit early, but they're having a good time listening to some music as they are having a good time now. The fans are woken up a little bit. I know it's a late night game as we approach 11:09 p.m. here in South Florida. I know some people are watching from the West Coast, even some people from Alaska. It's crazy to see how many people watch these games. And right now, here comes another shot. Saved by Barton. Barton with another save for the Knights. Well, I think what's important, if the Knights want to come back from this, they have definitely need their goalkeeper to not allow any more goals moving forward, obviously, but they also have to find a way to capitalize on their opportunities on the breakaway and try to come back from this game. I think if the Knights get one goal, this game can change very, very quickly. As the board battle ensues, they go in deep. No one's able to clear it, and the refs are saying move the puck. They do. It emerges for the Owls. Scores! And another one! And it's another brilliant goal! And I think this one's going to go to Sam Watson. Yep, there it is. Watson. Can you feel the amount of electric watts coming through him? And Sam makes it 3-0 for the Owls. Barton, look at Barton. You can see it right now. He's shook. He is shook. You can see it in his face right now. He is definitely shook. This game might be just put away at this point. Don't want to be the curse of the commentator, but I just don't personally see how the Knights are. Whoa, a big check. That was clean. Could have been borderline dangerous, but it still made it through. And Sam Watson. And they've got some work to do. It's still anybody's game. I want to be fair to both teams here. Whoa, Weir trips up, but he's okay. Weir's fine. Nice catch. Matthias Weir pinching really tough. Macavina moving his skates on the left hand. Gets cleared away from Justin Greenberg. It looks like Justin is now paired up with Macavina. That's been doing well. Didn't get a nice clear. He makes entry zone. Matthias Weir. You've been hearing his name all night. Surprised he's not on the score sheet yet, but it might happen. As you approach about 4 minutes and some change, the score line now 3-0 in favor of the Owls. The Knights 0. And Rocco Bruno, the deli man, has been serving ham sandwiches, the turkey club, and everything in between to make some great savings for those who are watching. Well, deli man Rocco Bruno is your man for that one, who will be joining us post-game. So we'll have some interviews with Rocco Bruno and the general manager, Scott Grosky, who's been doing a fantastic job of really energizing this team and bringing it back. And as you can see, the success has been amazing. And there will be a penalty on the FAU. Jake Freeman, the captain, is going to be serving 2 minutes in the sin bin. The Knights on the power play. If they want to come back, now's the opportunity. Sends it over. Oh, at the splits, but it just went far to the left-hand side. And the Knights are now really got to get things going here if they want to come back. He's holding on to that stick. He was trying to go forehand, backhand. Does it. It almost gets cleared away. And it gets sent all the way, and a good clear from the Owls. With a minute and 20 remaining on the power play for the Knights. Daniel Taub and Tommy Ziemba hop into the ice now, getting some fresh men onto this play as the Knights continue with their attack. Number 19 from the UCF Knights, he did a good job. So, Scribener, if I'm pronouncing your name right, if I mispronounce it, apologies in advance. It's all love here. As the Owls are doing a great job of beyond killing the power play, maybe go for a shorty. Daniel Taub gets chipped up high. Yep, number 12 got a little bit of chuck there from Joseph Dre on Daniel Taub, but nothing to it. They're okay. We continue on. David Israel skies it, trying to kill some time with only 30 seconds and some change remaining on the power play for the Knights. It's important if the Knights want to get themselves in this, they're going to need a score and probably within the next 30 seconds of this power play. If not, this game will probably be shut and dry. Much as we don't want to jinx it, but that's just kind of the reality of how this match has been going so far. A nice poke away from Cotter to keep it going with only a few seconds remaining on this power play for the Knights. And 3 seconds, it'll be gone. And Captain Jake Freeman, he's out of the box. The Owls have successfully killed another power play. Well done, a deep back and forth. Vigals from the Knights. Saved by Rocco Bruno! That was an accidental push. It hit off the pad. It wasn't intentional. It was an accident, which is okay. You know, those things happen. He made a split save. It's currently 2:23 in the third period with 3 goals. Make a wish.
It's looking pretty grim one night. And honestly, a party here now in Paradise.
Even I'm shaking my hips. We got a little bit of a party in here. Look, we got all the fraternities and sororities here for Greek night with only 2 minutes and change remaining in the third. And the puck does go up high. The Knights, he stood up to his man. Well done, Justin. Well, Caleb Owens, good outlet pass. He's got him in. Slight tap pass. Oh, what a save by Barton with his right leg there to spread it out wide. Cam Watson tried to go for a shot. Yeah, he was feeling a little cheeky from earlier from that slap shot, but you're not going to get those all the time. Oh, and the puck goes into the glass. I saw the gentleman in the front. He backed up like it was a 3D movie. I don't remember his name, but he's a great guy. I actually met him during March Madness. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a great guy. I'm so sorry I forgot his name, but hey, shout out to you, man, down there. Good guy. Gotta love some of the fans, the people out here from the Owl Nation. It makes me, as a new student with FAU, really proud to be an Owl. Some of the greatest fellow students I've ever met within my first year here so far at FAU as well. Meanwhile, UCF continue the action. The Owls are trying to clear it. They do with only 1:30 and some change. It's desperation time. Will they pull the goalkeeper? Let's see what they're going to do. The Knights are still down by 3. Are they going to pull? I guess they're waiting for the Knights to get some possession. And they clear it away. FAU, all they got to do now is really bring it to the one more goal. Will do it. Barton almost saved it. He does get it. Oh! And Macavina is saying some words to him. I think he didn't mean to hit Macavina. He hit the glass in frustration. He kind of rebounded. But I don't think he meant to intentionally hit Macavina, to be fair. You know, got to be fair here. Yeah, they're chilling. They know this game's shut and dry with 1:16 remaining in the third. As we get ready, the fans cheering. And here comes the celebrations a little early on the right-hand side. Some of the fans are singing, getting themselves ready with 1 minute remaining into this match. Here comes Jake Friedman. He could have had the absolute... Oh, what a check! That was a big one for Macavina. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Here we go. 3-0 with 1 minute left. Once Lodge talked there, but couldn't do it. The Knights, in full desperation mode, they're trying to get themselves to get at least one to spoil the party for Bruno. As we approach about 30 seconds and some change, it's all Owls in their zone right now trying to clear it. Trying to do it. And there it is. And this one might be icing. Nope, they're going to let it go. 25 seconds remaining. And the Owls will take another win here. And they ice it, but they wave it off because they're just going to let the clock roll because this game's almost over. 15 seconds remaining. Approaching the 10-second mark. And Owl Nation will have another victory, a big one. And this is going to be the second shutout for Rocco Bruno. And that will do it. FAU goes in an incredible record win. And Rocco Bruno with another shutout.
Let's go Owls. What a game.
What a game from the Owls. And you know what? Someone call the emergency service because we're 9-1-1.
For sure.
Someone call the emergency service for these Owls. They will go 9-1-1. Another shutout for Rocco Bruno, the second of his career as an Owl and of this season. Well, we've seen lots of action, Ricardo. It's been a great match. This is your first game. How did it feel to be part of the crew here tonight?
It was awesome, exciting, especially during Greek week. Greek week, doing this was amazing. People are having a great time, especially now, kind of late. People keeping the energy, keeping the joy going on. This is a great day, and I'm blessed to be part of this broadcast. And thanking everybody online right now who's listening to us. Thank you so much for letting me have this opportunity.
And another win for the FAU Owls. They go once again 9-1-1. Shout out for Rocco Bruno. The final score for FAU 3, the UCF Knights 0. I want to give a shout out to all my friends here who are making this broadcast happen. So Pete, we got Nick Winfelder, we got MJ, we got you, my good friend Ricardo joining me for the co-commentator. And I'm your main play-by-play announcer. We will see you tomorrow night at 5 p.m. exclusively on Owl TV. Until then, have a great night, and we'll see you then. Take care.
Go out.
I'm Matthias Weir. You're watching Owls Hockey on Owl TV.